What's going on, everybody? Sandesh here, back again with another video, and today in this video we are gonna explore something about command injection vulnerability in DVWA. So this is the second part, and if you are not familiar with this file upload vulnerability in this DVWA, you can just go and watch my previous video out there, which is available in my YouTube channel. So without wasting time, let's get to the point. So you can see this is a common type of vulnerability that is found, or in this type of vulnerability we can execute our OS command. So I will make you clarify about that, and if you want to read more about it, you can just open these links in a new tab and you can read all of this. So I'm not going to read all of this. I will just show you the practical demonstration of this type of vulnerability. So you can see here you have the facility to ping a device, so you can specify the IP address. So okay, let me go here. So you can just go and write there if config here. So this should be fine here. So you can just write if config here, and you will be available with list of IP address that is attached to your device, that will be either of Ethernet or wireless device. And if you are using the service like Docker, then it will be also available here. So here I have specified the IP address of my Docker machine, so I'll just submit. So now you can see it gave us the ping request of this IP address. So let me show you what I have done. So what this command actually did is, you can just see, okay, it just did ping, and then you can see it transmitted the 4 packets, as you can see. So it means it just did this. C means that stands for count and -4, and then I will specify the IP address, and you can see it will give the result of 4 packets. So you can see this is the ping result of this IP address, and that was the thing that we got in this web browser. So usually in the server we either use Windows server or Linux server. So the best way of finding which type of server you are using is just by you can just specify the any IP address for pinging, and then you can if you are familiar with the Linux command, you can just do ls and then pwd. Okay, you can see first it run ls command, and after that this is the OR operator. Okay, and this is the pwd, and you can see firstly it ran ls command. This is the result of that ls command, and after that it ran pwd, which is here. So we'll do the same here, and we'll do ipconfig. So I'll just try to submit this. This ipconfig is the command of the Windows. So you can see no output was there, so it means the Linux server is used in the backend. So this is how you can know which type of server is being used in the backend. So now what I will do is I will try to see the content. So for this as I previously showed you, you can use this semicolon to combine multiple commands. So you can just erase this ipconfig, and you can do ls, and you can submit it. And now you can see the content inside this DVWA vulnerable X directory. You can see there are these contents inside that directory, and in the same way you can just do pwd as well. You can see it is located under this directory where www html vulnerabilities and exit. So by the way, I am running this DVWA. I just pull the Docker image of the DVWA, and then I run this. Here the security level is low, so now we will set ourselves to medium and then to high. So you can just submit this, and here in the command injection, what I will do is, okay, I will do if config. I will try to run the same command, right? Okay, if config ipconfig might not be okay here, so I've just run ls here. Okay, you can see it have not shown any kind of results. So let us look the page source for better understanding of this. So you can see, okay, this is the PHP script. So if you are familiar with PHP, you can easily understand it. But if you are not familiar, no problem, because I will tell you the important thing that you need to consider. So you can see set blacklist. This is commented. This line is commented out here. It is telling us to replace this double ampersand and this semicolon with nothing else. So what is this is doing? Okay, let me show you. It is doing this ping. Okay, and then previously we did ls. Then you can see it have shown the following result. And like I have shown you previously, this in this PHP shell. Okay, let me show you. You can see this semicolon has been substituted and it has been replaced. So now the command that will run on the server will look like this one. So I'll clear the rest of the screen, and you can see the command that will be running in the server will look like this. And when I press enter, you can see you will get no result. So what you can do is you can just run this in background, and then firstly you can run this ls command. So you can see when you will provide 2 ampersand, then it will be substituted, but when you will provide 1 ampersand, this won't be substituted. So let us try that. Okay, here it is, and then so let us have a look here. Okay, here we go. You can see that we have run this command successfully, and we are able to see what was the content inside that, and we are able to run the os command in this vulnerable web application. So it might be little bad thing for us to run every single command. Okay, you can just do ls and then you can do pwd, but this is not the right way. So you can use the utility name netcat here, and netcat is a utility which you can use to connect or listen to any port. Basically what happened in netcat is you have a sender and a receiver, and sender will receive something. I mean to say, it will try to listen to on this particular port number, and receiver, I mean to say listener, that will listen on that particular port number, and it will try to connect with that with the IP address of the receiver. Okay, so you can just do man and netcat. Okay, so you can see the several option regarding netcat. So I'm not going through all of this, so you can just do netcat -h or nc-h. This is fine here. So you can see the lot of options. So you can see the most essential in this case are -v, that is for verbose. By using this -v flag, we can get the output in our own terminal. So in the same way, this is for specifying the port number -p, and -l is for listening mode. So this is something that I was trying to tell you, and yeah, you can go through all of this if you don't understand anything at any point. So this is how you can do. So we will see how we can connect this web server and netcat and run this command in our local machine. So what we are going to do is we are going to connect this web server to the netcat. So with the netcat we can connect it. So you can see that there is our metasploitable 2 running here, and you can see this is the IP address of this metasploitable 2 device. And then what we are going to do is we are gonna connect this web server using netcat. So what we are going to do is you can just specify the IP address. As I already told you, this is going to ping this IP address. So what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to just write this IP address, and then firstly I will listen on the particular port number. So what I will do is I'll just say netcat, and that is what I'm gonna do. So now I'm not gonna listen in port number 8113, so I will listen in this port number, and I will press enter here. Let me show you the IP address of this machine. So okay, now I hope you guys can see. So here is the IP address, and let me show you, this is the IP address of this machine. So what we are going to do is we are going to connect using netcat. So what I'll do is I just write nc and -e bin ss, and then I will specify that IP address, and our port number was 8112, right? I hope it was 8112, right? Okay, let me see it once again. Yeah, it was 8112. So what we actually did is we just commanded netcat to -e is used to execute, right? So we are trying to execute this sh shell. So on this particular IP address, which will be running on this port number. So I'll just click on this submit here, and now you can see it was successfully connected and the connection was successfully established. So as I previously show you, when I will do ls here, you can see previously as well, you can see you was able to see these kinds of file, and this time as well you are able to see same kind of file. So you can just do cat index.php, sorry, and then you can see what are the contents inside that. So that is how you can do all these things. So guys, now we will shift ourselves to the high security level of DVWA. So you can see I have already shifted myself to the high security level. I will go once again to this command injection, and then I will paste. I will try to do the same that we did previously, and you can see it gave us the following output. And you can see, okay, that previous ls command has not been run here. So we will try to have a look at the source code, and you can see there is an extra space after this special character. So what we will do, we will try to remove this special extra space, and then we will try to run this once again. So here we will try to remove this one. Okay, now, okay, let me close this one. Okay, nothing happened at all. So now let us try the another special character. Okay, nothing happened at all. So let us try another one. Okay, let us try piping. So if you are not familiar what the piping actually does, it's okay, you can see what piping actually does is firstly you can see this is the ping command, and it pipes the output to the ls command. So there is nothing that it needs to pipe. So when I would press enter here, you can see this command is not being run because there is nothing to get piped. So just ls command got run here. So you can see that is what is happening here. So I will just click on submit here. I guess we can see the content here. Yes, finally we are able to break this one as well. So I hope you guys love this video. Make sure to like, share and subscribe if you love this, and just wait for the part 3rd of this exploring DVWA security. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you, take care, bye.